Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are in our kitchen and we are recreating our house as a gingerbread house.
Gingerbread houses are just such a classic Christmas time activity. We do it every year. It's super fun. We usually use a gingerbread kit, which, comes with all those like little pieces and like pre-cut and like here's the window, here's the door. But this year we're gonna make our own gingerbread so we can make all the pieces for our own house.
I always thought gingerbread was just the kit. Like it was something that was just like rock solid, like you would never eat it. You just kind of put it together with like the gluey paste that it came with. And then I remember your mom made these like molasses cookies and I realized like it can be a good cookie too. Like I feel like gingerbreads actually can be yummy.
Yeah, I think it's confusing because when you get the box, you're like, oh, okay, like looks really yummy, but it's like a rock solid piece of like, it's probably not edible, right? But yeah, you can definitely make yummy gingerbread. When you make it in a cookie form, it's a little softer, so it's not really ideal for making a whole gingerbread house.
So we might be getting ahead of ourselves trying to make good gingerbread and then like also as our house.
Right.
But I just feel like if you're gonna make a homemade, it needs to taste good and look good. So I feel like some of the challenges here are just the fact that our house does have a lot of different like angles. It's 2 stories. Like how do we put the 2 sides together? How are we gonna like make it look like our house?
Right. I think that's gonna be the main goal here is just how do we get it to resemble anything similar to our house? I think there's some work on maybe going outside and like figuring out what does the house look like? What are some of the distinct features? Maybe going on Google Earth and like seeing like the plan on top. We have a little bit of work ahead of us to make this happen. We gotta bake some gingerbread. We gotta scope out the house, make a plan. So here we go.
Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do is make the gingerbread dough so that it can chill, and then we can kind of like figure out the different sizing and like architecture of our gingerbread house to resemble our house. So we're gonna do that first. I got a few different recipes here. I kind of just went through and printed some different ones. I have some different keto gingerbread recipes. We're a little worried that like that texture might be too like crumbly, might lose its integrity. So I also have some regular recipes. The thing is I don't know if we have the ingredients for the regular, so we might end up doing a mix of both. But most of them seem pretty similar. So we are just gonna get started there.
We got snow underneath our feet, and I got you right here with me. We can do all the things that make it Christmas time. Drinking hot chocolate fireside, checking out all those Christmas lights, singing out every word to carols that we like. We only get this once a year, and now it's here. Feels like Christmas when we're all in one place. It feels like Christmas, these memories we make.
Does it smell bad?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Smell it.
Are you, what? Wait, no. Wait, that's molasses?
I guess.
Is that how it's supposed to smell?
Must be.
No.
Maybe that's why I don't like gingerbread.
Oh my god, really?
That's
That's what that smells like?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone needs to go like buy a thing of molasses and smell this. This smells disgusting.
Ew, what are you supposed to do?
Are you sure?
On display to see, it feels like Christmas.
Okay, so we have our dough all mixed up here. It's a little weird, but we've never made this before, so who am I to say? We're gonna roll it out in between some parchment paper, let it chill for a bit, and then we're gonna kind of work on the measurements, getting our diagrams going for our house.
Feels like Christmas to me.
So we need to figure out what shapes we want to cut into the gingerbread. And so we're gonna kind of maybe sketch out some of the sides here, and then also just figure out like how big we can make it based off of how much material we have. I'm not really sure like the method that we're gonna use to do that, but like I think we're just gonna guess and try to make it look as good as we can. Okay, so like here's the top area, but we're gonna have to simplify it. So I'm thinking like, you know, we're not gonna do any of these kind of out. We're just gonna make that straight, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing this morning.
Very complicated math equations going on.
So this is the right side. So that's that right there.
There is hope in the winter sky, and it's not that hard to find a helping hand, an open heart, another chance, a brand new start. There is a home I'm running to, another year that we've been through, and after all, it's...
All right, so I'm just going to whip up some frosting. Blake's just rolling out our scraps here, but we're just gonna make kind of a simple buttercream, and then we'll just be all set there.
There is enough. We only get this once a year, and now it's here. Feels like Christmas when we're all in one place. It feels like Christmas, these memories we make. And all the world is wonderful, it's on display to see. It feels like Christmas.
All right, here it is. Can you see the resemblance? So that is how we recreated our house as a gingerbread house. That was super fun. I think I would do something like that again. I love doing it more like homemade and custom rather than a kit. So I think this might be something we'll do from now on, right?
Yeah, I think it was super fun. You saw us kind of making those measurements and drawing out the plans, and that went pretty well. I did forget to include the thickness of the cookie in some of the parts, so, you know, some things didn't line up exactly how I'd want. Yeah, overall, I think it turned out really well. It matched our house, even though we had to simplify it a little bit just to make it a little bit easier. But yeah, I would definitely do that again. That was fun.
So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments how you think we did.
And don't forget to subscribe, as always. We will see you guys next time in whatever comes next.
Bye.
Feels like Christmas when we're all in one